kicked down the vestibule. I got pain, this shit is immeasurable. I got passion, you know I'm impeccable. And this real ain't no sad song. Know this life, it don't last long. Lately, I just been trying to be present. I accepted the past gone. I can't see my reflection the same. I got tears pouring like rain. I got years with all of this pain. Got no fears, everything to gain.
All right, good morning. So I just kind of wanted to get on here today and just talk about some stuff I've been feeling, whatever. You know, as I get older, and I can't even say as I get older, but I've always been introverted. I've always been kind of staying to myself. I I've always felt that people, none of us are the same, right? And we all think that we think the best, we act the best, we whatever. But in reality, we're always somebody's superhero and then somebody's villain. That's just how the world works, as you find out as you get older and stuff, right? But I like to believe that in everything I do, I do it with genuineness. And I know I've messed up. I know I've done stuff. But sometimes, and maybe it's just how my life's supposed to go. I don't think I've always got a fair shot, right? I can't trust people. Anytime I've loved somebody, I've loved to my best ability. And, I guess the feeling of doing that, right? Like knowing you put your best foot forward with everything that you think and is right in love, right? And you mess up, I get it. I'm not neglecting that or nothing, but the feeling of at the end of it, them looking at you as if you didn't, right? As if you failed, or as if you were a waste of time, or to look at you as if, and I don't know if any of my exes feel this way, right? I've been made to feel that way in multiple situations. And after a while, especially once you get to 30 years, right? And I tell people I'm talking to all the time, I just don't know if I'm actually good at relationships. The way I look at it is I've had relationships throughout my 30 years, and in 30 years every single one of them failed. Now I get it. We have to grow up. We have to age. We have to do certain things, right? And we go through these things for a reason. I truly do understand that. But I can say one thing for me is that for instance, right? I go to the gym. I've been going to the gym here since I moved here 8 months ago, right? To this certain gym. And there's multiple women in there, fine women, beautiful, 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 beautiful. And, guys are always trying to talk to them. Guys are doing this, guys are doing that. And, I've always been a type of guy that, I don't want to say that the woman has to approach me, because that's not a thing, right? But I've always been the type of guy to not pounce on women, I kind of wait until I get the full signals and to start to really feel like, okay. And it's, and when I was younger, I think that it was out of fear of rejection. Like, naturally, you're going to feel as a guy, right? But now, like, for instance, the girl at the gym, I've been seeing her, and we've multiple times, right, kind of caught each other's eye and smiled, whatever kind of thing. And I've told myself multiple times, I've even told myself this week, I'm going to approach this person, just say hello, hey, how are you doing? Introduce myself, whatever. Um, but it's not the fear of rejection that scares me. It's the fear of, and this is what I've been trying to figure out all week on myself. What is the fear? The fear to me, all I can come up with is I'm scared to fall in love again. And I'm not saying with this person, that's not supposed to sound crazy, because it's not. Because it's not her, right? I'm not looking at this girl like, oh, this is gonna be the love of my life. No, but I know, right? At this point in my life, I know when a woman, it's basically opening it up where, like, by body language, where it's acceptable to approach her, right? Like I can read that, and so I know this girl would probably be accepted if I came up and talked to her or whatever. And that's what scares me, is what if I, go out with this girl, and I know, obviously, I've gone out with multiple girls, since my last relationship, as far as, like, go out to eat, whatever. And, they don't work out. I'm just like, not feeling it, whatever. Maybe just still going through my emotions or whatever I was going through. But I think the overall, because when I see certain women that, like, have that potential, right, where I'm not looking at them as like I just look at them and I'm like, okay, this girl looks like, she holds her shit together, like, just presents herself well, carries herself well, whatever. I guess it scares me, because what if it works out? I think that's what I'm getting to, is what if it works out and then I go through the cycle again and I'm in love again with whoever it may be, right? And then I get to that hurt feeling again. That's one thing that I'm not that's one thing that I've numbed in my life, is dealing, because I've dealt with so much, just like I feel like most humans have, and a lot of humans can relate to this, right? But me personally, I've numbed so much pain from everything in life. But when it comes to, like, love and stuff, it's like I don't want to feel certain things, and certain things remind me of them, right? And I don't know, man. Right now in life, I'm just looking to get mine, get my respect. And when it pertains to women, man, I eventually just I want to be able to see that a woman is willing to fully understand me, and it's about me, right? Like, when it comes to our relationship, because I feel like I make things about them, and it's backfired, right? Like, and not always, right? Like, not every ex was bad. Some I've had I can't say great breakup. That's not like a thing, right? Because that's where the hurt feeling comes in. But I could say that it was genuinely for the better of both of us multiple times. I mean, but I don't know, man. It's safe over here, and I think I'm gonna stay over here on the single side. I've been able to make a lot of cool moves. I'm starting to do a lot of different things, and I've been recording multiple podcasts, so I'm trying to now schedule a couple more, and I want to have things ready for about 2-3 months from now. But yeah, I don't know, man. I can't trust people. And then you got people, man, you know, I support so many people as far as, like, what they do creatively, or if they graduate college, if they do this, if they, whatever it is. I've always been that person, right? And there's certain people that do support me, right, the way that I would support them, and they're in my life every day, right? And then there's people who have, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of followers. They're doing different, there's multiple people that I've showed nothing but love to, and I haven't seen it back in any of my creative stuff. And I haven't complained, and I'm not trying to complain now. I'm just kind of venting, talking. Stuff, people I've given things to, great things, artwork, stuff that other people are interested in buying from me, but feeling who I am giving this stuff to people because my painting told me when I finished it that this is the person that it best fits, somebody that I love or anything like that. I don't know, man. I'm starting to realize certain things in my life, and I'm also keeping the perspective of not having harsh feelings, but understanding I may be alone more than I ever thought, and that's okay, because I'd bet against, I'd bet for me. If I wasn't me, I would bet on me. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I work, I create, and I don't need either the support or the love right now. I don't need either one. I just need to keep grinding and make everybody believe in me like they've believed in me, and the ones closest to me believe in me. That's all I gotta do, prove. So, that's all I want to say this morning. I always be having things on my mind. I get it. This one's probably a little ranting, but just trying to get things a little spiced up. I'm gonna start. I don't know. I'm gonna start talking about some very interesting topics here soon. I've been kind of writing stuff down, researching, digging in the old memory bank and stuff like that. So I appreciate anybody who's starting out with me right now, because this is the beginning, and that's how everything goes. So appreciate you guys. Subscribe, follow me, all that good stuff, and till next time.